This song is so beautiful and makes me so happy. Hi guys, what's up and welcome back. Flavio Gargano here for musicinthemirror.com. This time, as in the previous video, everything is made 100% in Cubase 9. No external VST, plugins or samples. It was a little challenging to get close to the reference and I hope I did it well. Anyway, let's start the breakdown, but keep in mind, stay creative and unleash your music. For the drum kit, I'm using Groove Agent SE4. To load a sample, go to Media, Media Bay, or hit F5. As you can see, I'm searching into VST sound section, and that's the package coming with Cubase Pro. Type the sample you're looking for. I'm gonna pick one randomly just for the purpose of this tutorial. Just drag and drop. Done. Let's have a closer look. In the main section, you can trigger the sample and adjust some basic parameters like volume, pan, and pitch. First thing I'm gonna do is to trigger my kick. So I move the right trigger and fade it up a little bit. Let's move to the impulse section, as better known as ADSR. I can make more adjustment here, controlling the kick envelope. Let's go for a nice shape. For the clap, I just triggered the start point, because I don't want this sort of flam effect. Just pick the left trigger and move to the right a little bit. Then adjust the pitch according to the reference. Okay. Next one, the hi-hat. So I'm gonna trigger the head. And remove this long tail as well and fade it out. Same process with the rim. For the castanets, I made two copies. To make a copy, press Alt, left click, drag, drop and release. I leave one as it is and I pick just a slice from the other. But look at that. If I click here and select one shot, the sample will go from the start to the end point. Instead, if I choose no loop, the sample will stop as I release the key, and that could be helpful sometimes. For the snaps, I show you a little trick to boost the stereo image. First of all, I make two copies, and I split them all the way left and right. But I want to give them a little bit of a human touch. So I go to the pitch section, and as you move the random knob, you can hear some pitch variations. See that? Do the same with the other sample. And check it out. Nice, isn't it? We can also assign different output for each sample. Right-click, assign output, and choose the output you want. And, of course, group the MIDI tracks into a folder and keep the project nice and clean. You may use same colors for the elements and tracks as well. It's very helpful, especially with big projects. Therefore, you can set all the drum track into a fader or group track. Select them all, right-click, and choose Add VCA fader or group channel to selected channels. Okay, let's check what we've done till now. Okay, that's pretty nice. Making the pattern was pretty basic and it didn't take a lot. But if you feel lazy today, I have a present for you. Just check the link in the description. Let's move to the bass. For the bass, I used Retrolog 2. I want to create a nice, elegant and deep sound. Let's move on. Let me select first the initial preset, then select mono to restrict polyphony to one note, put the oscillator 1 an octave lower, and select the triangle waveform. For the oscillator 2, click Phase, Fixed Phase, and type 45 degrees. This time I go for square and change the shape a little. The reason I do that is that I want to make the sound more rich, adding harmonics and avoiding phase problems. Now the oscillator 3. This time I select Type, Sync. Select square. Adjust the transpose. And finally the sub. Turn it on and select Sawtooth and Fixed Phase. Now turn all the operators on. Move to the oscillator mix and set the proper level. Then I want to add a little distortion for a more analog taste. And now I'm gonna cut off the high frequencies. Like that. Let's have a ride. Wow, it's very nice, isn't it? Let's check it with the drum. Seems good so far. We can move to the other instruments. For the other instruments I used Helium Sonic SE3. We have some guitars and an electric piano. Sometimes you have to combine more sounds together to get a reasonable result. But in general, layering is very important, especially if you want to create something interesting. Let me show you what I mean. This is the lower guitar line. And I choose to add this top music guitar to give a taste of a human touch. Combining them, we're trying to get close to the reference as much as we can. This is the main lead guitar. As you can notice, it sounds not so real, but I will give it a little spicy later. Next we have the rhythm guitar. I loaded 2 copies of the same patch and I split them left-right to create a wide stereo image. Next, I add a guitar effects patch to emulate the chord stop noise. Lastly, we have the electric piano. It's just a simple patch for now, but I promise you it will be very creative to work on it. Okay, we set up the project and we're ready for the next step, sound optimizing and mixing. Of course, we can assign a different output for each sample to have more control of each instrument. As you notice, the sound palette we chose, it's pretty basic and maybe far away from the reference. But that's the point. When I choose a sound from a preset list, I already have in my mind the idea of how it will be after the processing. If you get this information, it will help you with your production. On the next step, we're gonna work on a single sound and mix them together, so don't miss it. Anyway, if you like this video, thumbs up, leave a comment and don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. I see you in the next video.